Imagine a world where not only your actions are observed, but your thoughts as well. A world where truth isn't discovered, but defined. This is exactly where this book begins. I'm Richard Reeds. Welcome to my channel, where powerful books are transformed into clear, focused ideas. I'm glad you're here. 1984 portrays a society in which control is everywhere. Not only through open violence, but through language, habit, and fear. The book doesn't ask what a dictatorship looks like. It asks what it feels like to live inside one. At the center is a man leading an unremarkable life. He works for the state and helps rewrite the past. Old reports are altered, statements are rephrased, memories are erased. Anything that doesn't align with official truth disappears. At first glance, this work seems harmless, but internally a conflict begins. The more he changes, the clearer it becomes that truth no longer exists. It is replaced, not by better arguments, but by power. Screens are everywhere. They don't just broadcast. They watch. Conversations, gestures, even facial expressions can be suspicious. Privacy doesn't exist. Distrust becomes normal. Language plays a central role. Words are simplified. Meanings are reduced. Not to improve understanding, but to limit thinking. Because what cannot be said eventually cannot be thought. Amid all this, a quiet resistance emerges. Not an open rebellion, but a longing for truth, closeness, and independent thought. An attempt to remain human in a system designed to prevent exactly that. The book also shows how fragile this resistance is, how easily hope can be replaced by fear, and how powerful a system becomes when it controls not only bodies, but beliefs. Gradually, it becomes clear. This isn't about a distant future. It's about mechanisms that can exist anywhere. When language is distorted, when truth becomes negotiable, when security seems more important than freedom. And so the central question arises naturally. What is the author really trying to tell us? Perhaps it's less about surveillance and more about responsibility. Maybe freedom ends where people stop thinking for themselves. In the end, one thought remains. Truth doesn't disappear because it is disproven, but because no one dares to speak it anymore. If you've watched this video until now, feel free to subscribe, like the video, and share your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for being here. See you next time.